This is Mohammed Al-Abad's house. It was demolished by Israeli soldiers after his 19-year-old son Omar allegedly killed 3 Jewish settlers in the occupied West Bank.
It
was after my son saw what they were doing in Al-Aqsa, killing, beating and wounding people and banning prayers in the holy site. If the honor of the sanctuary is gone, so is the honor of Muslims. I think this was his motivation, otherwise it would be unthinkable for my son to do something like that. The Israeli occupiers came and pelted the house, turning everything upside down.
His son is now in hospital after he was shot by a neighbour of the victims. Soldiers also raided the Palestinian village of Khobar and arrested Omar's brother. The attack happened near the end of a day of fighting between Palestinians and Israeli forces over the installation of metal detectors at Al-Aqsa Mosque. Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas has announced a freeze of official contact with Israel until the metal detectors are removed.
I declare on behalf of the Palestinian leadership, first, the suspension of all contacts with the occupation state on all levels until Israel cancels its measures against our Palestinian nation in general and against Jerusalem and at Al-Aqsa Mosque in specific, and preserves the status quo at Al-Aqsa Mosque.
Despite the protests, Israeli officers are keeping the new security measures. They say extra security is needed after 2 Israeli policemen were killed near the site a week ago.
This is like a bushfire. If you can kill it when it's just starting, that's better. And the last thing we need here in this region, which is already troubled anyway, is a conflict on the religious ground. So I hope leaders from all sides will come together and issue a proclamation that will really calm down the tension.
Palestinians are refusing to enter the compound through the metal detectors and have resorted to praying on the streets. But with Israeli officials refusing to change their measures and Palestinian authorities ending their communications with Israel, a peaceful solution to an increasingly complex and bloody dispute is unlikely. Denee Savoyah, TRT World.